So a spring break, a heartache, I do it all over again. Do it all over again.
Hi Libra, my name is Kim. Welcome to my channel. So for your meditative session, I got the number 3, and I also got the sun card. What I'm feeling with the sun card is that you want to be in a place of happiness. I mean, we all do, but I feel like your goal this week is how can I make kind of every day a happy day for me. And I also got this song, All the Small Things by Blink-182. And I think the message from that song, I mean, if you watch this song, it's like a really funny song. It's a really funny music video. It's really fun. It's really playful. And that's why I feel it kind of goes with the sun card, where you're just trying to be playful. You're just trying to be in a happy energy. You don't really want to deal with anything serious or anything stressful. You're just trying to kind of like, I keep reiterating, like, happiness. You just want to be happy. And with all the small things, I think the message is like, pay attention to all the little things. If that is your goal, to make every day happy, just focus on all the little blessings that you have and all the little blessings and synchronicities that you see, and it will be a happy week for you. I also got water in the music video. They're around water a lot. They're kind of at the beach, and then they're like playing with the hose. And I think the message for you is also to kind of go near water. I don't know if you guys live near a beach, a river, a lake. It could also just be going into your tub and taking a bath, but I think water will be really helpful to you this week. So that's what I got for your meditative session, Libra. Let's get into the reading. Okay, Libra, I'm getting 2 messages. I'm getting a sort of love message, and I'm also just getting like a regular message for the Libra collective. For the Libra collective, what I'm getting is that it's not that you crave, it's that when you're in a youthful, childlike state, that's what makes you the happiest. And in the meditative session, we were talking about happiness and the sun card. And I think what makes you the happiest is when you're able to be in that youthful, like, joyous energy. And I feel like it's very easy for you to be in that energy. And there's something also about the nighttime. I don't know if it's when you feel most free, or there's something about the night and in which there's something about nighttime, and when it is nighttime, like, it's when you're... Okay, Libra, I've been interrupted many times doing this reading. I feel like this might be a time when you're getting... I just feel like irritated, because I'm feeling irritated by these little interruptions or these little things that are going on. And in the meditative session, I was saying how with all the small things, it's kind of like look at all the small little things that are the blessings. And it also could be a message of all these little things that kind of deter you from feeling your happiness, all these little things that kind of bother us and get in our way. It's like a message to not let those little things bother you, because they're just little deterrents. And it might be a week where you're feeling, wow, this is just like, this whole day was perfect, but I had like this, and this, or I was about to do this, but then this thing happened, and now my whole energy, my whole mood is changed. It's like I'm questioning myself. Should I even do it? I feel like that's how I am right now. I'm like, should I even do this reading? Because I've been interrupted like 6 times, and now my energy's kind of irritated. And I don't know if that's something that's going to happen to you this week, where you're going to get irritated by little things, or someone, like there's like just these little things that are going to irritate you. But from the message of just looking at all the little blessings, it's also don't let all these little things that happen stand in your way of doing what it is that you want to do, or stand in the way of being who you want to be. And I feel like the best time for you is at nighttime. I think the nighttime is when you're able to relax, when you're able to kind of feel alive, when you're able to be in this youth-like state, this childlike state. And I don't know if there's like a mountain by where you live, or there's something about maybe seeing the sunrise. Maybe that would be really beneficial for you guys to just be outdoors and watch the sunrise. I was getting the sun card. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. But what I'm getting is it's like every day we have a chance to reset. And if you really want to exude a childlike energy, if you really want to be like in a childlike state, then every day a little kid resets. I feel like a kid doesn't kind of take the things from the day before and put it on today. They kind of forget about it and they move forward. And I think that's the message. If you had a tough day this week, just keep moving forward and don't bask in that energy from the day before, because every day is like a reset button. And that's what kids are really good at, right? Kids are really good at resetting. They don't really remember anything from the day before. Even like an hour before, they'll completely forget it. So I think that's the energy that you need to be in, even though there might be a lot of deterrents this week, or things that kind of get your mood a little bit irritated. I want to say irritated. Don't let that affect you, because if you just be who it is that who you are, if you want to exude that childlike state and be in that childlike bliss, the best advice I could give to you is that be like a child who all the small things make them happy. You could take out like bubbles and they'll just be super happy. I'm just getting bubbles. In the meditation session, I was saying water would be helpful to you. So just like a kid who you take out bubbles and they forget everything, or you take like an ice cream cone out and they'll just be so happy that it'll be like the entire day for them. Let those little things make your day better. And also don't let the little things deter you from doing what it is you want, or having a happy day, basically. I also feel like you might be dealing with someone who kind of irritates you, or kind of is like, I don't know how to explain this, but when I was dealing with one of my pets, Frankie, he's a tortoise, and he kind of just spazzed out and was going nuts when I was doing the reading. And then all of a sudden now he's eating, and he kind of just did like a complete 180 where he was irritated and restless and couldn't stop. Like he was like just kind of being weird, I want to say, where he was climbing up his tank, like he wanted to get out of there. I took him out, he wasn't happy. I put him on my lap, he wasn't happy. And then like a second later, I put him back in his tank and he's back to being happy and he's eating. So you could be dealing with someone like that, where it's like you don't really understand what this person wants, and you're kind of confused as to what it is that they do want, and you're kind of doing what it is that they want, and they're still not happy. And then I don't know, that could be a message for somebody where they're kind of all over the place at this point, I want to say. And I mean, if you are dealing with someone like that, or that is something that's going on in your life, then this message is definitely for you. Yeah, for the first energy that I'm getting, when this is just for the Libra collective, I just feel like you're examining all the little things that you need to do to kind of get your 10 of Pentacles, to kind of feel happy, to have that happy energy around you every single day. I think a lot of it is going to be by going outside, just being outside. And a lot of it has to do with water. So being outside, being by the water, I feel like there could be an energy around you where you feel like you've had to wear a mask. And the card here with the Five of Swords reversed is, if you see, she has her mask taken off, and I think that's the message to you. If you feel like you've been wearing a mask around someone or having to wear a mask, it's the guide, the energy, the cards are saying to take your mask off, that there's no need to be wearing a mask, because, or if this, like, if this, like, you're taking off, this could also be like you're taking off your mask. You're not gonna kind of let these energies control you. You're gonna be your authentic self 100% of the time. If that means that you have to leave a certain situation, then that's exactly what you're gonna do. Because I see with the Three of Wands that this person's going on a journey. They're basically dipping, they're leaving, they're out, and they're choosing not to wear a mask anymore. And if that means that they have to leave, then they have to leave. And there's something here about mountains in the horizon. There's definitely something about mountains. I don't know if someone lives near mountains or is like looking at the mountains right now, or going to the mountains. If you live near the mountains, it's just definitely an energy of being outside is going to help ground you at this time. And I feel like that's what you really need, grounding energy. Maybe you haven't come to this conclusion yet where you have to kind of stop wearing a mask around someone, but when you do come to the conclusion that you can't deal with this anymore and that you're not going to wear a mask around someone anymore, it's like a powerful moment where you decide that, you know what, I'm just going to leave. And I feel like once you decide to leave, this will bring you some sort of peace on like a cellular level. On a, I want to say, like, this is like my cell card. It's like it will bring you wish fulfillment, leaving this certain situation or leaving this person behind. Because I feel like at one point you might have seen them as someone who was really beautiful, really elegant. I don't know why I'm seeing, with the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes she looks tempting to me, and sometimes I feel like she's my friend, and sometimes I feel like she's not. Depends on the reading and the way that this reading's coming out. I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with, where if you see like they have a snake coming out of their sleeve, and it's like you didn't see that about them at first, and she also has a snake on her other hand. It's kind of like this person might be restrained in their own way, or this person they're unable to free themselves mentally. I'm just getting like they have a snake holding on to both their arms, and I don't know if the goal of theirs was to take you to kind of bring you towards their path, whereas you're deciding to set yourself free this time around, and you're not going to let this person kind of get into your energy where you're going to be unhappy. I just feel like with this person in the reversal, it's like whatever control or power this person had over you, and how it doesn't matter how you used to see them, now you're not seeing them in the same light. You don't see them the way that you used to see them. They kind of lost their charm. They kind of lost their power over you. And I just feel like you know where your fulfillment lies. You know what it is that you need to do in terms of this person. And I think leaving them behind, or just showing them your true authentic self and not hiding your feelings anymore, is going to grant you the wish fulfillment that you need. And the advice, they're not the advice, but the last card is the Two of Pentacles, which is the balancing card. And I really like this card for you because obviously you're a Libra, and I think this is telling you that it's not even leave this person behind, but it's like leave this sort of thinking and this sort of mindset behind where you feel like you have to wear the mask. And once you do that, it's going to liberate you, and you're going to feel much more at balanced. So I feel like this is all about how can you balance yourself from what you've been feeling, because all you seek is actual happiness. And part of that is to stop wearing the mask around this person. And if it means having to leave this person behind or having to have a conversation with this person, then that's exactly what you're going to do, because you don't see this person in the same light as you used to. As you've gotten to know this person, you're starting to see like the snakes around them, and maybe they were a tempting offer to you before. They were something. I just feel like with her white dress, she seems so ethereal, like so beautiful, so like wistful, and you kind of saw them in that light. And now with it in reverse, it's like you don't see them that way anymore, and they can't kind of fool you anymore. It was kind of a facade that they were putting on, and just that decision is going to leave you much more balanced. Now, in the other situation that I'm feeling for this collective is also, I was seeing it as in the love aspect. I was just seeing how, I think the other way that I could read it is that someone is looking to fulfill their destiny, and the way that they're looking to fulfill their destiny is by kind of making the journey towards you. And I feel like they've been doing a lot of self-reflection, and they realize that you're their 10 of Pentacles, you're where they want to be. But I feel like they've been wearing a mask, and the only way that they can come towards you is if they take the mask off and venture out and journey towards you. And I feel like you are their wish fulfillment. And I feel like any temptation that they were feeling before, or if temptation is what led you guys into a separation, if this is some sort of reconciliation, any temptation that was in the past, if you're questioning them on if they've left that temptation with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this tempting offer that they had once left you for, or had been the tempting offer that they had in the past, they're not tempted by it anymore. They realize that that person wasn't exactly what they wanted, if this was like a third party situation. And if this wasn't a third party situation, I think this person just knows that because you withdrew your energy, they finally realized that you are their wish fulfillment, and they are coming to balance it out. That's how I see it in the love realm. So a lot of energy going on in this reading, but it's really clear to me. The only thing that Libra really seeks is happiness. And for someone else, this could be that Libra is someone else's happiness, and I feel like they're going to take the journey out and try to venture towards you because of their self-reflection and their realization that you are the 10 of Pentacles. And I think if the question is, has this person left the temptation behind? If they have, they left the third party behind, then yes, the answer is yes. They have left that person behind. That's what I'm getting from the reading. And if this isn't a third party situation, then I just feel like they know on a cellular level that you are their wish fulfillment, and they're going to come in and balance it, because they realize that once you withdrew their energy, it was kind of a realization of, where is my wish fulfillment? Where does it lie? And they realize that it resides with Libra. Okay, Libra, let's get some advice. Okay, so Libra, the advice that I'm getting for you with Koi Fish Spirit, there is always enough. The message that I'm getting is that it's kind of with the song, All the Small Things. there's a way of looking at things, and we already spoke about it. Just look, all the small things, all the little blessings that you see during the day. You find a feather, you see a repeating number. It's just to let you know that spirit is there for you. It's just those small confirmations that it's going to make you kind of get through this little, I wouldn't even call it a rough period. It's just going to kind of confirm, it's going to help you confirm that you are being protected, you are being guided, and that everything is kind of going to be okay. I definitely feel like there has something to do with water. Saraswati is the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. I think the guidance is to put any of these little stresses, any of these little grievances, put it into something creative. If you write. If you dance. Put any of those frustrations into something like dancing, writing, something creative, something that you like to do. And also, again, to be near water. There's a waterfall behind her, and they say that she brings healing through water. And just being near water at this time. There's also a mountain behind her. There's something also about mountains. Maybe if you can go on a hike, be in nature. And I'm also just seeing the lotus flower, so I could be talking to a divine feminine, but I just see the advice is to kind of get out in nature, use the outlets that you have, the creative outlets that you have, to let any of the frustrations that you're feeling this week help guide you, and that there's always enough with spirit always by your side. Everything is always going to be okay, and just look at the little confirmations, the little small things that spirit is doing for you, and that's going to help just help you realize that you are happy and that everything is going to be okay. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. See ya.